Okay, I think we're back. Arguably with better internet, and I'm only like 20 minutes away. Hold on, let me turn up Chris here. There we go.
Hi,
Hello.
everybody. If you can even hear me, 'cause my internet's shit.
Well, I can hear you, so. Yeah, so you know what? We're gonna play a round of Her Name Was Fire. It's a newer indie one that just came out. The demo was available as part of Steam's little Indie Fest thing it did a few weeks back, and I checked it out, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and like get into it here. So I personally like the Fire Orb as my main attack. The Gatling Twig was okay. I hate the Thunderblade, so we're just gonna do Fire Orb, and I am going to use the 30% crit chance because I just unlocked that. I haven't used it yet. We'll do Descent. There's no time limit. So the interesting difference with this one is there is actually like an end like to the game, but it's sort of roguelike, I guess, in that you keep playing it to gain more currency down here at the bottom, to unlock more essences and also cards that will come up when you level. But it's essentially like working through the stages of grief. You'll see the names of the stages are like bargaining and depression and whatever. But so we start with denial.
We're going through all this before I have to go back to work tomorrow. This makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. And so it's somewhat similar to something like Vampire Survivors in that you kill stuff, you pick up XP little blobs, and when you level you get a randomized selection. I got 3 here. Oh, Phantom is good. Well, that's my fireball, go through enemies. I'll do that. But I will say it's a little bit more like skill based, I think, than Vampire Survivors is, because it's not just massive shit all over the screen. And you do have an actual dodge with the right mouse button that you have to get fairly decent at using. It doesn't look like it now, but you end up getting swarmed in the later levels. Like, I've actually only got through to the end once so far. And after a certain amount of time, let's see, I'll do the fireball. Each level in the no time limit in like the standard mode, you get 2 like intermediary sort of like mini boss things, and then once you get both of those done, you unlock the boss for the level, and you have to go fight it in a specific little arena space that pops up. The Echo Hammer is pretty good. Let me do that. There we go. A new server has appeared, so I gotta head in the direction that the thing in the bottom left corner that you can't see because my head's over it, but it gives you a little arrow, points you where to go. So that is one of the servers. Hello again, Booty.
Hello, hello. My internet's so bad I can't even watch you stream it now.
And so the white cards are special ones. You get to pick one in a run. It's your specialization. I've tried all 3. I'll be honest, I like the Hunter the best because it releases arrows when you attack. The Dragon has fire breath, but it's like a limited range. And the Berserker one like gives you these knives that circle around you in like a shield thing, but it's, I don't know, I've never thought it was super great, so I usually just go with the Hunter. Are links allowed? I don't think they are. I think our chat like disallows links by default. You can throw it in the Discord.
Yeah.
Especially Phoenix. I actually hate all of these options. I guess I'll go with drift. Oh, and also you can see up in the top left corner those 3 red things that kind of look like eyes. Those are that's my life total. So I can only get hit 3 times in a run, and then I'm done. You do get 1 refill when you defeat a server, so that's 2 per level. You do not get 1 when you defeat the boss of the level, but you get a pretty decent little chunk of XP though. Oh, momentum's pretty good actually. I also do like the soundtrack for this game. It's like synthwave stuff. I dig it. Let's see. Static, bullet pulse. I'll just stick with crawler. I think the movement speed is like key, especially when these guys are right in your face, like in later levels. I think the one thing I will say about this is that like none of the levels really look different. Like you're gonna get different enemies, but all the levels are basically the same tile set. I'll do sunburst. I would say that unfortunately I can't really look at the chat much while I'm playing this game because I do have to focus, but I think y'all are actually being pretty quiet right now, so this is probably fine.
I think so too. And I have to keep refreshing the stream.
Man, they are giving me upgrades I don't really want. Sure, I'll take Blaze, that's fine. Alright, so we've got our first boss. They're called allegories. And they're randomized every time, too. There's a set of bosses, but you never know which one you're going to get. We got the sun. I've kind of figured out some of their attack patterns. Took a little bit of trial and error, but... The sun basically has got 3 moves. It's got... that. So it does the laser thing, which you have to dash through to avoid getting hit. It pops out those bullets, and then occasionally it will do that and speed across the map at you, which you also have to dodge to avoid. And done. Alright. So once you beat an allegory, you get this little chalice thing. The blue cards are special ones that give you abilities that are from the bosses. You should always get the blue card that's associated with the boss you just fought, but sometimes you'll get additional ones as well. I mean, Vault's pretty good, but yeah, sure, take that. Nothing is more bad than Xfinity's internet service. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, to be honest with you.
I mean, I definitely have no love for AT&T, but at the very least, like, I've never had any major issues with the internet from them once we moved here.
I think it's all on location. They don't give a shit about us over here in the boonies.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Which
that's...
isn't really the boonies.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what they said before, but when I was still in Middlebury, they were just like, yeah, we're not going to run cable or anything, or fiber or whatever out there, because there's just not enough people in the area to justify the cost. I was like,
oh,
cool.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's one of the fastest growing areas in a like greater metropolis right now is Middleburg. Like,
Yeah.
no fucking way.
Ooh, yeah, cast speed. That's a good one with the fireball. Alright, first server of the level is up, so let's go find that. Hello! Oh shit, that's a bad spot to start that. Okay, we're gonna immediately dodge. There we go. Huzzah! Sup, Keaton? What do you... What? I mean, Celeste is pretty great, but that's not what this is. Unless that was the joke you were making. It does actually kind of look a little bit like Celeste.
A little bit, yeah.
Ugh. No, no. I will not be hit by your bullshit projectile, thank you. Oh, do I want the move speed or do I want the increased pass-through damage on the fireball? That's actually a tough choice. Let's go with the damage. When in doubt, more DPS. I need to get the momentum upgrade a couple more times so I can get that chance to proc more often. Oh no, we are taking your dumb ass out. I don't need you shooting things at me. Oh. Alright, we got the other server. Let's see if I can make it over there.
What's the name of this game?
What the fuck hit me? Her name was Fire. Haha. Ah, you keep giving me this choice between these two. Why do you do that? Alright, fine. Alright, next boss. See what we get. I'm hoping it's not the tower. I don't like that one. Fuck! I shouldn't have said anything. This is some bullet hell shit.
Would you rather be able to teleport, be invisible, read minds, or have super strength or fly?
Whew. I made it through that without getting hit.
I would rather teleport.
All right, bargaining.
Read minds for me. Depending on their range, teleport. Nice people. Yeah. I don't want to read minds because sometimes you find out things you don't want to.
Hmm.
And you never know, because people can change their minds rather rapidly or have a different perspective. And you might read into something too much. So, like, read minds can be disastrous from an emotional standpoint.
That is true.
Like,
I mean,
think, like,
I would say think about like oh shit, I thought I almost got hit there. So I think about like Professor X, like in the fact that like him being able to like he had to learn how to turn that shit off.
yeah. People are terrible. There's a lot of good people, but I would say most people are rather neutral or maybe neutral evil.
Oh man,
And you have to deal with all that shit.
these are all good choices. Fuck. I'm gonna go with cast speed. Of course it popped up over there. The further into this game you get, the less about like accurate aiming it is, and the more about just like accurately dodging is actually way more important. Alright, server number 1 down. Yeah, I don't know if we ever got the stream info updated, but no, it is not Vampire Survivors.
I just updated it.
Right,
It was
okay.
very difficult to do so.
Yeah. I know y'all are saying stuff over there, but I literally cannot look away for like a second or I'm gonna get fucking murked, so.
And I gotta say too, it's my internet sucks. So keeping up with y'all is yeah.
I mean, I guess you could try to bring up the chat on your phone. Oh, fuck you! That was bullshit. That was not a hit. I call bullshit. It's fine. I'll get it back once this server goes down. Huzzah! Amount damage and slowdown factor increased. Bomb. I mean, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Take that one. Not my favorite, but yes, give me all the little XP orbs. Oh, nice. Yes, I will take another level. Thank you. Alright, so before everything's clear here, so before I engage the boss, let me catch up on whatever's going on here. So, say what now? Blah blah blah. Oh, that's what you were asking. You thought the AI was doing the attacking. Yeah, no, not in this game. You actually do aim with the mouse, and you got your cursor, and you shoot wherever you're aiming at.
How do you move with the keyboard?
Yep. The good old WASD. Ah, death. Wonderful. Fuck, I hate this pattern. Shit. Nope, I'm gonna die. I need to get in like the right spot when that pattern happens. Fuck! Ah! His pattern sucks. That one's hard to dodge through. I gotta get in the right spot for it. But oh well, there you go. That was a somewhat decent run. Got some more currency to work towards unlocking some new things. But anyway, there you go. So that's Her Name Was Fire. It's definitely, I think, more difficult as far as like being more of like a bullet heli kind of thing that you need to be dodging through bullets and shit like that. So that I think there's a little bit more of a skill ceiling in it than Vampire Survivors. It's definitely not. Vampire Survivors to me is a very like chill game because you can just collect up stuff and then just watch things explode for the most part. This one's a little bit more involved, but I like it so far. I'm kind of hoping that they'll build out some additional stuff, maybe some new modes or whatever. But yeah, there you go. So look at that. We made it past. We're about 10 minutes over, so you guys got a little bonus content for you. So hopefully you appreciate that. I mean, I don't know. Chris, do you want to do the wrap-up spiel? I kind of feel like it's yours to do since, you know, you had the stream most of the night.
If people can, I hope they could hear me. But I'll do what I can. So if you're watching this on YouTube, this is probably part 2 of something where I got taken away by a Reaper because we're not putting the one in between. Then we are primarily a podcast, and you can find all of our stuff at it's linktr.ee/retrohangover, and you can go there and find all our stuff. You could listen to our show, for instance, and that's like what we do is we make shows, but we also do things here at twitch.tv/retrohangover if you're watching this on YouTube, and we do have a YouTube channel. But in any case, you can find everything there. We have a free Discord. Anyone can go to the Discord. You don't have to be a patron. You can go. It's general public Discord. We would love to see you there. Just go to the linktr.ee/retrohangover, and we will see you if you decide to join us, because we have monthly challenges. We have crazy conversations. Sometimes we talk about pegging when the Australians are feeling froggy. This is the kind of community that we got, and we would love to have you be a part of that. So once again, join us at linktr.ee/retrohangover, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you could have done this live at twitch.tv/retrohangover, and we hope to see you there.
There you go. Yeah.
Back to you in the studio, Shane.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and as of the time of this stream, we of course have a new episode out because it is in fact Sunday, and that is the Retro Hangover drop day. And this time around, it is yet another one of our flight episodes. It is a top 5 of the most bumpin' boss themes in video games. Yeah. It's an extra fun one because since you know it is talking about audio things specifically, that means you get to hear clips of all of our top picks in the episode. So if you haven't checked that out yet, you should do that, as Chris mentioned. But other than that, he covered everything else. So I suppose, with all of that being said, until next time.
Until next. Trust. Play with your My Internet Sucks joysticks.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.